All right, so welcome to the second episode of the podcast, Yet to Have a Title. This is Woody over here to the far left.
That's me.
Hi, Woody.
Myself,
Hello, Maggie.
Brian, and you
Please.
said her name before I was going to
Yeah.
introduce her. That's bullshit, but we'll go with it anyway. This is Maggie. We'd like to introduce Maggie to the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Cheers,
Yeah,
everyone.
cheers.
For our second one.
Cheers to the second episode. I said that I wouldn't drink during these episodes, but episode 2, and here we go.
Rules are meant to be broken.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh, yeah.
Good call.
Hashtag.
Hashtag rules are meant to be broken. And also, you know what it took to twist his arm? Bringing booze. It's literally all it
Just
took.
put it on the table in a line. He's like, yeah, I'll get that.
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't want
everything.
you guys to make this seem like I have a drinking problem.
No,
No,
you
no,
don't.
no.
Just a slight one. Oh, can I just say something that was really sad today that I found out?
Yeah, let's start this off on a sad note.
Yeah, I love sad
Yeah.
podcasts.
Well, it's so sad because my dogs have kennel cough.
Aw.
Do you guys know what that is?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, okay. Cat fucking lovers. Jeez. Gotta fucking hate them sometimes.
The aggression.
Yeah, you know, be a dog lover. You're a guy.
Okay, all right.
But I like cats too. Only 2 I've loved in my life. We can talk about that. But kennel
starting off
cough
hot.
is they basically go to a kennel and they get a cold. It's like a dog cold.
Yeah.
And they literally cough. So it's pretty
I'm sorry to hear that. You
self-explanatory.
said your dog has it? You
Yeah,
said 2
both
dogs?
of them.
You have I didn't know you had 2 dogs.
2 golden retrievers.
Oh, okay.
Rory and Rudy.
Lucy and Rory.
Well, Rory and Rudy, Lucy died.
Wow, I did.
You,
Wait, so the
you
no,
mentioned
so now
my,
you have
my
1.
dead dog. You
I have to
Wait,
check
so
that.
you still have 2 after 1 died?
yeah, because we bought a new one. Because I mean, you know, you got to move on and buy a new dog, right?
Have you always
fucked
had
up.
golden retrievers your whole life?
Yeah, that's it.
That's all you have.
The
Well, okay, no, sorry, go ahead.
well, I was just gonna say the only other dogs that I would have are a wiener dog, a beagle, and
You
like
would fucking have.
Yeah,
I
you're
love
you're a
beagle.
beagle. You're the
You're a
beagle of
beagle
human
too.
beings. Is he not the beagle
Yeah.
of human beings?
I take that
Don't
as a
leave him alone
compliment.
in your house. He wrote kettle cough on our top.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah,
don't
'cause
don't tell people we have a topic list. It's supposed to seem natural that we're like,
Yeah.
huh? What else? What else should we talk about? I don't know.
Dedicate
Kettle
15
cough.
minutes to kettle cough.
Yeah,
Oh,
and so
gosh.
I'm sorry to hear about your dogs with the kettle cough. Obviously, they caught it from each other.
No, some
oh, he's
fucking
gonna go
other
in
ratty
forward.
dogs that were in there that weren't taken properly.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
they're some other dogs aren't as good. Like
I'm s-
I met your dog tonight. It's a great dog.
Yeah, she's cool.
She's cool.
don't
she's
get
a
her too
cool
close to
dog.
Woody. He's probably a carrier of kettle cough right
got
now.
kettle
Do
cough?
not give us kettle cough.
So you know what's funny? I literally asked my mom that. I don't know if you're like joking, but I did not know. I was like, "Can I?"
Can you
I-
catch kettle
So
cough?
aren't I respectful though? I literally was like, Maggie's bringing her dog. I can't be a carrier. Obviously, I know I can't get kettle cough. Oh. That's awesome.
All right, apologies for the interruption. We're going to get back to kettle cough here. We did have a little mishap.
We have several other points to make about kettle cough, so we should.
Yeah,
circle back.
and we should mention that Maggie did bring her dog Chili here today, which Chili was invited. We're happy to have Chili,
I
but
literally just said I met her. And
Chili
she's awesome.
Chili accidentally hit our camera stand, but it's all good. It's all good. Now she's laying under the table. She's relaxing. I think she felt kind of bad, but Chili, it's all good.
Yeah.
Just
Are we
I
gonna
mean,
move on? Yeah.
Yeah, are we gonna move on? Yes. And does Chili feel bad? Yes. But you know what? Everything's good. And
up,
yeah,
Kristen.
am I a little thrown off? Yeah. Am I gonna be able to recover? Yeah, I'll be fine. So let's move on.
All right. Good call.
Let's move on from the kettle cough, or
Yeah.
do you have a couple more points that you want?
I had a couple more. I wanted to table like no, I mean, so I thought I could be a carrier,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not. She's not gonna get it. We're good. Let's move on. Yeah. Let's
Basically, measles level of contagion here.
yeah. Oh, exactly. Yep. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh, there we go. Professional.
Sorry.
So
I seem very nitpicky about the microphones.
Professional. That felt like a jab.
Yeah, it's a little
Oh.
passive aggressive, but
Oh.
it's okay.
No, it was to him, not you.
I know, and it was a little passive aggressive.
Cool. Yeah.
But we're gonna keep this positive.
We're
And
gonna
if
learn
you-
from it. We're gonna grow.
We're gonna
from it.
learn from
like
it. We're
it.
gonna grow from it.
Oh,
Because I did have a few on the production side of things difficulties editing the last episode, just facing challenges and obstacles every step of the way, and of course, my friend over here just loves to text me like, "Hey, you should upload this to YouTube,"
things should be easier. In life.
and literally that's all I've been working on is trying to get, and that's what I've been
and
facing
you blew
steps
up
at.
on me.
I
Did you read the
I
text,
didn't.
or did he
well,
show
hold
you?
on, I didn't blow up.
He didn't read or show me.
It was bad.
But he said he lost it.
He did, big time.
So I'm trying to be better, and I'm learning from the obstacles, from the challenges that I faced, and going to get better and better every episode.
That's
and
great.
this podcast is going to get better and better every episode.
I agree.
I mean, I'm here.
You're
so
here.
It's already better.
We've
Yeah.
already made an
I
improvement.
actually, honestly believe that 100%.
Aw,
You already
thank
took like
you.
some pressure off I was having, and I was thinking,
I
yeah,
had a lot of pressure.
yeah. well,
Woody's like, I had to
pressure.
carry the show
Yeah,
before
yeah,
this.
yeah. So yeah, it was a long episode. No, I'm just kidding. But also like we could team up on him. That's like I also definitely want to do.
You guys
that.
are going to bully me?
It's
Oh,
weird
you know.
because we said the same thing.
We
About
said
me.
that is weird. We talked
Oh.
about that when before you showed up. And that's
All right,
another
bring
thing
it
I
on.
want to bring up the next topic. What we wrote up there is Woody's behavior / tardiness.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
It's not good.
So, as we said, we're going to get better and better every episode. You need to start showing up on time. And your behavior is, I think you behaved pretty well last episode, and you're behaving pretty well so far.
Yeah, you're doing great.
You're doing
So
a good
far?
job.
Okay, so can I?
Okay.
We can talk about what I'm thinking when it comes to tardiness a lot of times.
No, we don't need to. We'll
it's
just
like, I'm not
acknowledge
gonna-
it and move
well,
on.
I'm not gonna be tardy to like a wedding or a funeral, and then like well,
Anything else? Fuck it.
yeah,
Yeah.
anything else? Fuck it.
Job interview.
I'm hired to retire.
The birth of his child.
Yeah, you'll be late to that.
I mean, not the actual. Well, what part of the birth? Because like,
The crowning.
He's like,
yeah, the
all
crown-
I got to do is catch the last part, which is usually like the foot coming out, and I
last
made
part.
it.
You have an option there. I mean, you could literally get there where the baby is nestled, clean in the mother's bosom, right, Maggie, or no?
Do
Should be
people
there
still
whole
use the word
time.
bosom? I haven't heard anyone use
I use
bosom.
all the
When do you use
time.
bosom?
Bosom's a good word.
I'll
Name
I'll-
name the last sentence you used where you used the word bosom.
I mean, I told my husband to rest his head on my bosom.
And you said bosom?
Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
that's a comforting sentence right there. And he did,
I
didn't he?
I will acknowledge,
Yeah.
yes, it is comforting. He did rest his head on your bosom.
And it was also probably like let's not make this sexual right now, babe.
No.
Like just
You're right. It is a
It was
non-sexual.
an intimate,
Yeah.
close
It's a non-sexual
non-sexual
word
word.
to represent the body part, tit.
and,
Could
the,
it-
and the comfort that it brings.
Yeah, because tit doesn't bring
Tit
comfort.
doesn't bring comfort.
tat. Can we can we call it a tat in a way like nice tats, but like oh no, I guess it just means like tattoos,
Yeah.
but not like titties.
We'll
All right.
We'll cut that
Hey,
out.
hey, settle down.
We're gonna
Alright,
cut
yeah,
that
yeah.
out.
Okay.
But can I say that out at a bar? Like, can I say nice bosom, or would that be?
really
I think
want you
you're not
to.
gonna know until you try
I
it.
really want you to.
That's
And
true.
you're not
I
gonna know
will.
until you try it.
I'll put that in my pocket and you know
Yeah.
use it. I'll
Yeah.
say that
or
a
like
winery
you'll
or something.
slide into someone's DMs on a dating site.
nice bosom.
Nice bosom. Sorry,
Wait,
that's it.
should I tell the story of how I got blocked by a girl from what I said to her
Mhm.
in the DMs?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yes, you should.
Wait, did I tell you this?
You told me. I've heard a lot of stories about you getting blocked by girls in their DMs.
No. You heard one.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, I did. I think I did tell
Just
you.
wait. Just tell me. It
Okay,
doesn't matter.
so
Yeah.
it was basically okay, so Instagram models, you know it. Like it's just this,
you
it's
know it.
disturbing. Like no one's that like is respecting themselves. I don't know about respecting themselves, but nobody that is just living day to day is posting nudes on Instagram unless if you're a thought. Like you don't have any. I know. I've seen your Instagram. You're not like naked on it.
No, I'm not.
No. So this girl
And
is-
she's not a thought.
no, she's not. So
That hoe over there.
Yeah, that's the first time I think I've actually used that word before.
Okay, because I'm not. Okay.
that's
Yeah.
what it means. But
Kids
yeah,
are saying.
it's kind of weird saying that actually.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
offensive.
it's-
Anyway, thought.
No, we'll talk about that. Too.
I have thoughts.
Which I'm not.
Yeah, no, of course not. No, not at all. So anyway, so this girl was on Instagram and she posted a selfie in a bra, lace bra, and she said something like "Summer's here" or something.
Yeah.
Who cares? So she had her boobs out, and I DM'd her.
Bosom.
Of course, because you had some things to say about it.
Well, I literally okay.
Some thoughts that you
so
wanted to share
all I-
with her.
So all I said, Maggie, was nice tits.
That's it.
That's it. Okay, so
And you
I'm-
know what? That's what I respect about you.
So-
that you will
so I'm-
tell
Kept
someone.
it simple.
Yeah.
Well, and kept it real because it's like, what are you doing? Like, it's not nice summer. It's literally you wanting attention for, and I like that.
For
But
your bosom.
if you do that, just own it, right? Because you're looking for that attention and whatnot. So it's not a big deal. So I was scrolling, looking at other things. I went back to the DMs. You know how you can see the scene or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
She saw it. No response.
What a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rude. That's
Yeah.
disrespectful on her part
Yes,
to
Maggie.
you.
Yeah. What? Yeah. So what a bitch. And so then I said, my second comment was lame. It was like, well, they are, but I just said something like that just to get.
Wait, so she didn't
Good.
respond.
She didn't respond.
So you, so
saw
Woody
it.
took that cue. I gotta say something again. And this goes back to my social anxiety with you that we talked about last episode.
Right.
Case in point. But
Okay.
anyway,
So yeah, I said, but they are,
Read a room.
and then yeah, and then
I love how I said "but they are" when she didn't even respond. So he said, "Nice tits."
But
Nothing. But they are.
yeah. So and then she proceeded to block me after that.
Wow.
How
The
fucking
nerve.
dare her?
The nerve. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Brutal.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, you know what?
what is your Instagram like? What is your
Take
show
us
off?
into
Because-
the dark underworld
because
of your
I
Instagram.
wanna
Absolutely
know
nothing.
What she's seeing, and it's probably not much.
It's not good.
It's not good content.
When I
actually, I
picture,
think
hold
my-
on, can
my
I say
Instagram
something? I
is
want to say a
good.
comment here. I want to say a comment here.
The overall
Can I-
picture of it.
when
not
I-
individual things.
Oh, okay.
When I
Oh.
picture Woody's social media life, I picture it as
A
like the
broke-ish
dark,
person.
like the ghetto, like the dark slimy underworld of like the poor dangerous area of Detroit. Is when I see Woody's social media lifestyle. No,
Iconic.
all the trouble you get yourself into,
Yes.
all the stuff. It's you live in the cut.
It can
You live. It's like
it can get dirty.
it gets dirty. You
It can
you
get
you like
dirtier.
to play in the mud. Like that's your.
And it's just like
Wait, is that an accurate assessment on my
Yeah.
end?
Yeah.
yeah, I'm the Detroit of fucking Instagram. That's what I am.
And with that, I think we're gonna take a break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's take a quick break before we move on to the next topics. Recording. Here we're back.
Hey, we're back,
I'm
everyone.
just looking at Woody's Instagram.
Yeah.
And I was just saying, like,
It's better than expected.
Yeah, you're right.
actually.
I my assessment may not have been on the nose, but
Can I be
that's
the-
how I envision.
I'll
your-
be the cut of Chicago then, because Chicago's way better city than Detroit.
Chicago is one of the most dangerous cities in the world. It has the highest crime rate.
But it's got that respect and nostalgia about it too, you know. So I like that.
Like the mob.
Can you open this? This is an old school Coca-Cola thing. I thought it would be cool to get. It's glass, but you know we need to open it. Here, I'll hold your mic.
Woody thought we were playing. Just open it yourself.
Oh,
Woody thought we were doing a show and tell this episode. That he brought a bunch of things to show off. Nope. Yeah, because we're not doing a show and tell. But
it's like a commercial.
yeah, you what? Okay.
Can you like say like a tagline and then drink it?
Drinking, because humans have to, or something like that, right?
Or something like that. Yeah.
That wasn't good.
Well,
We'll work on it. You
Again.
put me
Yeah.
on the spot.
cut that out.
Yeah.
So don't. Yeah.
That's
just
not
put it,
going
you
in
want to put
there.
off to the side.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
thought
not
you
in the
wanted
middle.
the sponsorship.
Coca-Cola is not a sponsor of ours
Definitely not a
yet.
But I was just saying, I liked your Instagram because it
Thank
inspired me. So,
you.
like, for the past month, that's what I like about Instagram is like friends and stuff. You don't talk every day,
Mm-hmm.
but like on Instagram,
You feel
see
connected
something,
with
you feel
them.
connected in a way, like without even saying anything. Like for the past month, I'm like, when I see it, I'm like, nice, thank you, Maggie.
Aw.
Like
That's
you
a
know,
very
like-
sweet thing
But
to
I,
say.
I didn't I didn't text you or call you and like,
Right.
oh, where were you? What day did you go? And da da
Right,
da.
right, right.
You don't really need. I don't need to. You know.
No.
When you guys post something on Instagram, how frequently do you check your likes? Like, and it's constantly in the back of your head too when you post something
Social
and admit
anxiety,
it.
everybody.
And admit it. You're thinking, how many likes is this gonna garner?
Okay, so
Yeah, you're lying if you say you don't.
So 100% you're lying if you say you don't. But I also don't really
Don't
care
post very good
too
content,
much.
yeah.
And this is the other thing. I have 200 followers. Like I know you guys. So literally,
Do you get a good LTF?
what's LTF?
It's your like to follower ratio.
Oh gosh, is that
Wait,
a thing?
what?
Have you ever heard of that?
Have I heard of that? Yeah.
Come on, I invented LTF. I invented the term LTF.
We've talked at length about
We've talked at
LTF.
length, yeah.
Really?
Do you want to get in frame? Because you're probably getting
Oh,
out of frame.
Yeah, I'll move over a little bit. Sure.
So yeah, your LTF is so if you post something, like I've seen like not that I think like this, but
You do.
you used to like when we were younger. I don't care anymore, but
2 years ago.
I don't care at all. But if you got like 16 likes, it's like ooh 16 likes. But then if you see that they only have 120 followers, pretty fun. You're betting pretty
20%.
good. You're
Yeah.
betting like 15%. Now, if you get 160 likes, you're like, wow, that's pretty good. But if they have 3,000 followers, it's like 5%. It's not
That's
good.
true.
It's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
I
what's
mean,
your LTF currently rolling in at?
So I just make sure that I have one like and then I don't care.
Wow.
Wow.
So it's like if one person,
One like Woody.
yeah, one like, damn, that I like that. I'm gonna trademark that. One like Woody. But seriously, like it's just cool. Like make sure you like someone sees it, likes it, but that it went through. But I'm not. I could care less if anybody
Yeah, I don't have
Really-
notifications on Instagram, so I don't
see.
they
So
don't,
she
like,
doesn't
come
see it.
up for me.
Yeah. Neither do I.
You got to get like 10 to 15 to 20.
He's like sweating.
10 to
over it.
15 to 20.
Yeah.
Dude, those are
He wants
rookie numbers. I want like over
45.
30.
He
But
wants
yeah.
50 minimum.
Okay. Well, I'll help you.
I
out
don't
there.
I don't honestly, you could look at my social media. I don't post hardly at all.
No.
But when you do,
He makes it count.
I get social anxiety that I'm like,
Yeah. You do.
why aren't people like did I do something? Like oh shit, I should take it down.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
maybe you should.
Yeah, take him down.
Oh,
Like which one?
So I posted a fall picture today, and I don't know.
Can I
if
see it?
anybody
Can you
liked
show us?
It was a video.
Yeah, it was me and my Turning Stone hotel room. 'cause
Oh,
I'm
I did
fucking
see that. Yeah,
boss.
I did see that.
I got a free hotel room. It was in the corner, 16th floor, $500 room, comped.
Wow, okay. Fucking
Why?
baller, dude.
Because I lost some money at the casino.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you were going to mention.
They had like some conventions up there, and they had no rooms available. And then they had the suite after I lost like $1,000. So I was like, yeah. And I told the guy, the pit boss. So casinos, this is a boring topic, but it's like its own podcast. But yeah, I gamble. Not that great at it, but
It's okay.
sometimes I hit it. Pretty
Good. That's awesome.
You held some hundreds today. How'd that make you feel?
You
Like you wanted to play some blackjack?
Yeah, a little bit.
you held
I
some
got 2 scratch offs worth $1 in my purse that I have to
Ooh.
Hey, shit.
return
Hey,
it.
you're a
Redeem.
gambler too.
redeem. Yeah.
So
Nice.
actually, do you know the brain chemistry of gambling and how it ignites a person's like response system? A Harvard study actually. No, it's a true
It's
thing.
the same thing you feel when you get likes on Instagram.
No.
It's dopamine. It is.
Yeah, yeah.
It
okay,
releases
so you're talking
dopamine.
about dopamine and whatnot and serotonin levels. I agree with that. But this specific study from Harvard basically put a man that gambles in a what do you call it? CT scan or how you read like brainwaves.
MRI,
Yeah,
CT,
yeah, and loaded him up next to a roulette wheel, and even the anticipation of winning is the brain's response registers that as winning.
Well, something I heard recently, I
fucked
forget
up.
where I heard it,
Yeah.
is someone's talking. Maybe it was
gambling.
maybe it was on a podcast, but someone was talking about like they knew someone who was a doorman in New York City, but also a degenerate gambler. And they're like a doorman. They're like, why are they such a degenerate gambler? And they said, well, if they weren't, then they'd be just a doorman. So some people who have like those boring, mundane lifestyles or jobs, like someone we
They
know,
find the thrill.
they need the action
Yeah.
because if they otherwise they just have a boring life. So like you said, otherwise he'd be just a doorman.
Do you
I think that's
do you
me.
think that's you?
That's probably
You're
me.
a trucker. Otherwise you'd be just a trucker.
Yeah, but that's a fucking title right there. I don't give a fuck
That's the
what.
fucking
That's
jet.
name of
That's the
podcast,
jet set
Just a
life.
trucker.
That's the jet set life right there.
Oh gosh.
So, but do so you chase the feeling of gambling. You like the swings. You like.
No, absolutely not. Like
What do you like about
So
it?
at this point, it's all about the numbers. It really is. It's.
Well, you must enjoy playing, or you're not just playing because of the numbers.
Honestly,
you must
I
enjoy.
had like almost $5,000 today, and I lost $1,000 last night, and I walked away with my money, the majority of my money, and that is almost better right now than winning that $5,000 because you master it. Like, let's say you have a credit of $50,000, you lose $5,000 at the casino, right? And you walk out. You're like, I'll fight another day. That takes so much discipline and everything. Like, that's where a degenerate would falter. Oh, I got more money to gamble. You know, I got $45K more. And then they lose it all, you know. So that's the difference, too.
So sometimes you win by just losing not as much as you could have lost.
Sometimes, honestly. I don't know if you does that make sense?
Sometimes
Is
you're
that
down,
stupid?
sometimes you're up.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes. That's life.
Wow.
Life's a
Should we end the-
gamble.
should we end the episode right
Yeah,
now?
that was.
Well, we could take another break.
No, let's roll a little bit longer. We're catching some momentum here.
Do you guys care how long like a podcast go?
Well, I can't keep my attention for like those 3-hour podcasts, 4-hour podcasts.
No.
Too long. More than an hour is.
Right.
Like an hour is good.
But 20 minutes on a just in and out, is that a good one too?
I've listened to 20-minute podcasts for sure.
Which ones?
I don't know, like mini episodes.
Oh
that
yeah,
are,
yeah.
like part of a larger.
Do you
series.
guys? Okay, so do you guys remember St. Patrick's Day last year, where we were together 2 years
We
ago
were in
Yeah,
New York
we're at
City.
multiple bars.
Yeah.
Oh, in New York City.
in
Yeah.
New York City, and you guys took me to, was it Blue Cellar or the Cellar?
The Stand, the comedy club.
Stand.
The Stand.
Yeah.
So good. And I don't know if you've noticed, you know Nikki Glazer, right?
Mhm.
Is that her name? And she was really good, and now she's getting like more famous right now.
Oh, I know. She
Like a
has
year
new
or two
Netflix.
later.
Yeah,
So she
I
has a
watched
new-
it. It was dirty.
Yeah, she talks about
It was all about
fucking-
sucking dick
yeah,
and
blowjobs and
fucking and yeah.
yeah, whatever. So she hit her. Did you watch it?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
So
Are you going to? Do
she
you like
was
it?
famous. She was famous when we went, but yeah,
Yeah.
she's blown up in the past 6 months to a year. She's been relatively famous for a
That's
while.
what I love.
That's the thing about those comedy clubs. You pay $15, $20,
So
$20. You're getting a
See rock
lineup of
stars.
people,
I saw Kevin Hart.
Did you really?
in
people that
club.
you would go see in a theater
dropped
for
in.
$80.
That's awesome.
And we saw it was Ari Shaffir, Dan Soder, Dean Del Rey, Nikki Glazer. Those are heavyweight comics that you
Wow.
go pay a lot of money to see.
Yeah, we really
don't
nailed it
remember
that
those.
night. You don't
remember?
remember?
I mean, I couldn't come up with that off the top of my head.
Oh, but they're all like big
Oh,
comics.
I know.
I remember Ari and
I mean, I love
Nikki
them.
and the other guy. What's his name?
But the
Dan
thing is,
Soder.
with
Yeah,
those
yeah,
with those
Dan.
clubs, they're not coming in to give you like their best material. They're coming to like practice.
Practicing.
Yeah.
They're practicing jokes and bits they came up with that day, and they're like, "Fuck, it's a room of 50 people. Who gives a shit if I have a bad show? It's not like I'm getting paid a lot to perform at a theater."
The energy in there was so good, though. I mean, it was
I
one
love
of the
doing that.
best moments in my New York City trip life.
Wow.
Wow, that's
Top 5.
That's great.
glad you had a good time.
Did you? Are you guys? Are you
No,
guys
I had
in
a good
there?
time.
It's up there, like top 20 for you. I mean, I know you know.
I mean, I don't
Fun.
rank. Yeah, I mean, I've been to New York City a lot. I've had
I'm
some
going
wild
in-
experiences,
I'm
but
going
I
in
do
2
have fond
days.
memories.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm spending Halloween weekend there.
Halloween. So, what are your plans? You're going to New York City. What are you doing there?
Well, we're gonna go on a bar crawl in the East Village.
Ooh.
I'm dressing up as Beetlejuice.
Nice.
Good costume.
Are you guys doing
Damn
like
it,
a
that's good
couples
costume.
theme, or
No.
what's Ryan gonna be?
A banana. He's
Oh,
always-
every year he's a
Ooh,
banana.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, this is like iconic for him to do.
Yeah.
Like if he wasn't,
If he's not, it's weird.
Halloween is your
it would have
favorite.
to be an extra better one. Sorry to interrupt. I'm just saying though. It'd have to
He
be
wants to
better.
hold a briefcase, a banana with a briefcase.
A banana that means business.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that's what he could say. What are you? I'm a banana that means business. What Halloween's your favorite holiday, right?
Yeah.
You threw bangers every year, and then last year you guys gave. Oh, that's because Lauren
'Cause Lauren had
moved.
moved to New York, so now we're doing the banger in New York.
That's
We're going to
true.
bar crawl.
Faltered.
Do you think you could hold your own organizing a party on your own in Ithaca? I think you could.
Yeah, I think so.
Next year, I
Ooh.
want you to
Alright.
throw the biggest Halloween party ever, and people are like, that was the Halloween party.
Wow.
Like when people
That's
are
like a lot of
older
pressure.
and you're like towards the end of your life, you say that was the Halloween party.
I like that idea.
What would that entail? What is the best possible Halloween party you can
You know
have?
what? Well, hold on. I'm a little upset actually because I have to work in a couple days.
You know what's fun is
And I
when you
wish-
come up with an awesome topic and you can tell someone's going to change the subject.
I'm sorry. So I would say though, everyone dresses up in a costume.
Mhm.
Black lights, booze,
Bosoms.
booze,
Booze and bosoms. That's the name of the party.
booze and bosoms, and Jolly Ranchers.
Ew, of all the candy.
I know. Maybe like gummy bears.
Oh, come on.
How about like M&Ms?
No, Sour Patch Kids.
No.
Okay.
So the party's got to have a lot of candy, like an endless pit of candy
Endless pit.
that
It's
you
on the
can
floor.
jump
It's
into.
so much that's on the floor.
It's a trough.
It's a trough or trough. I forget what the word is.
Trough.
Trough. A trough on the floor of candy. And what happens in that? Can stuff happen in the trough? Like, can we play Truth or Dare?
No. That sounded a little.
Do you think Truth or Dare at a
Like
Halloween
it's a
party
Me
would be
Too
fun?
movement right now, boss. You know what I mean?
I
Like
didn't say
keep your hands
sexual,
to yourself. But well, I went. There,
but yeah, you thought that.
So you're going in 2 days. That's awesome, man. Fuck,
Yeah.
that's awesome. I would say.
I'm staying with Dimitri.
Nice.
Oh, nice. What else would it entail?
I don't know, but this chair is really
Do you want to switch?
Hey,
Yes.
All right, we're gonna switch. I don't know.
hey,
what
it has armrests. Be fortunate for what you have.
It's true. But we.
Oh, you're gonna do it live? You're gonna switch it live?
No,
I thought we were gonna take a break in like a minute.
Well, I mean, we
Stretch
kind
your
of.
legs.
Yeah. Should I?
Do you want to do the rest of the podcast standing up?
Well, and then just see this half of me, I guess. You know who would like that is Lauren. You're like, no, she.
Dude, you're a loose cannon right
No,
now.
she wouldn't.
You are a fucking loose
All
cannon.
right,
we
you're
gotta rein you in.
But I will say
the rest of this
I
episode.
I wish I didn't have to work, and then I could guest appearance down at the party
Oh, I'd love that.
and hang out with you and Dimitri
And
then I
Lauren.
Work and Lauren
Yeah.
and see if she.
I wonder
Likes
if
my
Lauren's
costume.
gonna be watching this episode.
No, she'll never.
So
watch this.
Lauren, if you are
What are you gonna
watching,
be?
somebody has a crush on you.
No one. She won't watch this. But
Well,
and Maggie will make sure that she does it.
I'm gonna make sure that she does.
That's fucked up. Ooh, can we talk about my sweatshirt real quick?
Okay.
Because I got to take it off. I'm sweating my ass off.
Okay.
So we talked about this just now before. Maggie and Brian are aware that I'm your best dressed friend, right? Like, be honest. Who's
So you're
who's a
okay.
best
You're
dressed
either
friend?
any day you're either the best dressed out of the friends or the worst dressed, and you're nothing in between.
It walks a fine line.
Yeah, you're never
Yeah.
like it's either the best or the worst.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take that. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Do
tonight.
you think this is best or?
This
Oh.
is I'm not impressed.
Okay. Well, let me just tell everyone I know some.
You want to
people
hold the
are gonna-
microphone in front of your face?
I know.
Cool.
Yeah, I know some people are gonna like this. So this is like Drake. He's a singer, and this is his fashion line right here. So it's OVO, and it's got an owl. And Maggie said, and I quote, "I like the owl." So
Endorsed.
Cool. All right. Now we're gonna take a quick break, and before we move on to the next segment.
you know what I think is ironic? Not ironic. Yeah, ironic. Is you're in the wood chair
Yeah, as the woman.
as the woman.
Oh, is the
Yes,
woodchuck in
you
frame?
see- It is. You can see the woodchuck, but you. Maggie,
Well, you can see it. Can they?
Maggie, you added to what I was gonna say already because you added because you're a woman, right? So, but you want
Sorry.
equality. So it
Oh,
would
God.
it would it would almost be
I'm 100%
Oh, boy.
triggered right now.
Okay.
yes
Go on.
yes. You see,
Oh,
why
boy.
can't we talk
All
about
right.
this? Because honestly,
Well, let's see where this goes. I am here to change the subject, though. Don't worry.
I would like to be informed more in my life. So I don't want to argue anything, but isn't it ironic that you're in the middle with the worst chair, but it would almost be anti whatever to give you the nice chair because it's pro woman movement, aka
Let's shit on women more.
no. Let's make them equal, and it would be unequal to put
I'm
them on a
unequal.
pedestal.
This
I'm
is a
unequal.
this is a good
now.
I'm
segue.
unequal.
This
Wait.
is a good segue into what dating sites do you guys prefer? Are you more of a Bumble guy?
We're not done. I am not equal.
So
I'm you're
because
lounging in like soft chairs.
right.
They are nice.
There was no question of like, would Maggie want a nice chair?
That's
it was
true. That was him, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Girl in the middle. You gotta have the wooden chair. We'll give you armrests.
Yeah, we got to work.
Well,
on
I
this.
did- and I-
because
yeah,
we're
yeah.
gentlemen.
I did have a
Yeah.
chair without armrests, and I do want to say I did give you the chair with armrests.
So I feel lucky.
Yeah, that's-
But
Are your arms comfortable?
no.
Oh God.
Are yours?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they are. They are.
They're really comfortable. My elbows are resting on fine leather right now
Yeah,
with
yeah.
They
padding.
were so comfortable. I didn't even know they were comfortable.
So
Right,
I
right.
want to apologize. I just, you know what? I just didn't have 3 leather chairs. I should have. I solely did it for the spacing issues of leather on the outside, wood in the middle, guys on the outside, woman in the middle. But next time, since we're all equal,
right.
we'll figure out where everyone is wherever everyone to sit. So I just learned something about myself that I'm going to improve
Wow,
by the
wow,
next
wow,
episode.
Yeah.
I think I did too.
All right, let's talk about those dating
did.
sites.
Yeah. So,
Because you wanted
Because
to bring that up.
I was. And
my
like,
friend, one of my best friends recently, he just said he's gonna propose, and he met this girl on Tinder like a little over a
That's
year ago.
awesome.
Wow.
So
That's cool.
and I know a bunch of people. I
Works.
was at a wedding in May. Couple met on Tinder.
So it works.
It does.
It does, and I agree. That's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is like the outrage that I feel when I look at girls' profiles, because if I did this, I mean, I'm automatically not going to be chosen. So, and I want your
Be
opinion. like,
chosen.
yeah, I want because it's all about being.
It is, yeah.
chosen. And so, like, I just don't like when girls say like, "Take me on an adventure," and if you don't like Harry Potter, we're done. But they mean it. But they honestly swear to God.
Can
they
you pull
fucking
up
mean
Tinder on your phone right now?
literally, that could be a segment. I could look through 40 girls right now, and it would be appalling.
Well, let's do it.
And it would be
Want
mo-
to.
Let's
would-
do it. We want to
it would
do
be
it.
want
more-
you to show
it
me.
would be more appalling if I did that. And this is another thing. Like, what can I do as a man to make a profile that basically is like, you like this? Because automatically it's demasculating to be on a website.
Yeah.
As a proud hardcore man, manly man, I will say in general, I'm giving up some of my masculinity.
It's
Just
not
being
it's
honest,
not about
honestly.
it's not about masculinity.
It's
about
vulnerability.
it's about vulnerability, because
I
what
agree.
you're doing, man or female, when you put yourself in a dating site, is showing I need a partner.
Right.
And that shows
fun-
vulnerability, and it shows a weakness that you don't have the confidence. I know you're eager to say something, but
Brutal.
here's something. I've been on those dating websites before, and nothing. I've been on dates from them. I've personally never been on a successful one, because when you go on the date, you already have something taken away from you, and that's the power of playing. I don't need you. I'm independent. Playing hard to get. That's a huge aspect of meeting people naturally.
Yeah.
That's immediately you don't have that anymore.
Really?
And
There's
that's
no pressure to be like, this might work when you just meet somebody out, because you could just be a conversation. But when you meet up on a Tinder date, it's like, we're coming into this like trying to make something happen,
And
it
that's- and
probably won't.
And that's the thing, is what I like about being at a bar and going up and talking to a girl. I like the girls that play a little bit hard to get and have me try to chase them a little bit.
Okay.
And likewise, that's what I think women are attracted to men too, because women like to go talk to a guy, they hit it off, but then they kind of separate. And the women like the guys that kind of be like, yeah, it's like they hit it off, but then the guy goes and hangs out with his friends. Because then the woman's like, I want him back, and it's building that desire. Because if you overload a girl with attention at the bar,
Stage 5 clinger.
stage 5 clinger.
But that's just in my mind, what you're saying are social games.
Yeah.
It's all,
Exactly,
all,
yeah.
all that is. And this is a weakness of mine. I don't play them because I don't give a fuck. If I like a girl,
You have
I'll-
to play social
I'll-
games.
exactly, and it's disheartening because if you don't find a good one, Maggie, I like the little thing you did because not all women, and I agree, the good ones, But I will say this: I don't play the games, so that will make me look a certain way in the game that they're playing. and then they'll dismiss me. But above all that, back to just the vulnerability. I mean, in this culture, it's a culture of like, I don't need you.
Yeah.
I can find another you anywhere. So I don't really tend to agree with if I go on a date on a website that I go there and I lose that already. Because
Well,
it's just the way that things happen these days a lot of times.
Like Maggie said, when you go on those dates in the Tinder, you're both there with the idea like, we're here to make this work. Your intentions
Right.
are to make it work. And I know people say Tinder's like, oh, I'm just here for casual stuff. So if you're talking about what women say in their profiles, so many of it is like just here for casual. Not necessarily like I'm here for casual sex, but just
Right.
here for casual because that's them trying to disarm the men and
Disarm
empower
them
themselves.
And disarm their vulnerability.
Exactly.
Of really saying, like, I'm looking for a husband. I'm looking for someone to spend the rest of my life with. I'm looking for a soulmate. Like, they might really think that, but they're so worried about coming off as over aggressive or over needy. So it's like, I'm just looking for a casual hookup.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
that's dishonest, and it's not going to serve you in the end
Mhm.
because
you
you're
want to
putting that out there in a false way.
Sorry.
You're putting that out there in a false way and want to, if you're really looking for something, like, ideally you would just say it.
I'm not looking for anything. Let me just put that out
Well,
there.
I think that's what
honestly.
happens when you get older is people get a little bit more honest with their intentions because
Yeah.
when you're in your 20s, you don't have, okay, now I'm looking for a house. Now I'm looking for the one that I'm going to have children with. When people get older, yeah, a lot of us in your 30s are still like, I don't care, whatever I find, what I find. But most people in their 30s, like, let's get down to what our intentions are because I don't want to waste my time.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm almost at the stage though, because like next year I don't have as many weddings as I once did, because people are. I mean, I'm the only single friend of a somewhat group here. You know, like I'm the only single one really. And I mean Vaughn is too, I guess, but you know.
Way to call people out, mention people's names,
Yeah.
but anyway.
Oh yeah, we'll edit that out. I forgot I was literally on camera
Mm-hmm.
with a mic in my face. But no, I just think like yeah, let's get to some of these real quick. I'll bring up some.
Okay,
All right.
let's do it. Let's play.
And it's gonna I mean, you'll understand. You'll get sad, Maggie. Are you ready to get sad?
You know what would be great is if Woody finds a connection here and it ends up being,
God.
and he
Oh,
live
gosh,
matches
that'd be
with
so
his
fun.
future wife, and we're here for it.
Yes.
You know what you would like though, Maggie, is
Yeah.
there's an option where you can put your sign in. Right?
Yeah, that's
So
good.
That's kind of
But
cool.
is
necessary.
it only your sun sign or
What does that mean?
Oh, here we
Like
go.
Cancer,
Here
I'm
we
a
go.
Cancer? Yeah. So yeah. And
You are a Cancer.
yeah, this oops, she was kinda hot. Fuck it.
You can shake it and get it back now, right? You're like, no.
Yeah, on Bumble you can. So I'm
Are you on Bumble? Nice.
Yeah, I just want to get to some of the dirty ones here.
Yeah, let's get dirty. Let's
Um,
play in the mud. Like we were talking about Woody's social media stuff.
Oh.
This is what I meant when I was talking about Woody's social media life. I picture like in the cut.
Oh, I'm in the cut these days. That's for fucking sure. But okay, so this girl's normal, but how about girls that are in like bikinis and stuff, like, or like with literally nipple rings are a big thing these days. So like you can see their nipples, in a lot of like 1 out of 10 girls that have them now, and it's just like so I can see your nipple.
1 out of 10 girls have nipples now.
Nipple rings.
is
Yeah.
that a true statistic?
Yeah, that's a stat.
We'll
That's a
double
stat.
check it before we get to the next
Yeah, we
episode. We'll
better-
come back with
We
those
need
numbers.
a guy that like.
We'll follow up next episode and
Test
come back
all
with
my
those
stuff.
numbers.
Yeah.
So
I
the-
would like to know.
Oh, okay, but like a girl that's wearing something scandalous, her ass hanging out, but like they'll be like no guys with selfies, no guys with shirtless pics, and no guys, but like all.
Well,
these
let's see what they say.
stipulations.
Let's see what they say.
You know what I mean, Maggie? It's like, well, so I can't just be in my bathing suit like you are.
Yeah.
So that's a no go. All right. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right. This is Melissa.
Maybe we shouldn't use their real name.
No, that's fine. It's just a first name.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. And she's an orthopedic RN. She likes golden retrievers. And
Hey, this is the one. We hit it on the
This
first
is
try.
your wife.
We hit it on
And
the first
she's-
try.
and she says adventure is out there. Okay. Well,
Can I see it,
How old
please?
is
Can
she?
I please
So
see it?
How old is she?
Can I see it?
She's 26.
And what range did you put in Tinder?
18 to 55.
18 to like 30.
He's the same. He's the same demographic as like the TV shows that say we're trying to hit the 18 to 55 demo. That's
so
Woody
you're
on
okay with
Bumble.
an 18 dating
No,
age.
no,
Okay,
no.
this
She's
girl's
gotta
cute.
Go out to a bar with me.
This
But
girl's
you
cute.
want to just see the 18-year-olds because they're hot.
Can I talk about this?
But you don't really see the 18. You see like the 19.
Can I? May I?
more. Yeah.
So first photo is her with a friend in the background. She puts herself at the forefront, so you know it is me
It
because a lot of photos show them with a group of people, and you're like, how am I supposed to know what
Who the
fucking
fuck
one
is
you are?
this? Yeah.
And you keep scrolling through and having to guess, and you think, I hope it's this one, and you get
And
to the
it's
next
not.
one, it's not. You're like, bye.
yeah, because it's
So-
the ugly one.
So here's a
I'm
red.
the ugly one.
Here's a red flag.
Yeah, it's all right.
Here's a red flag. She spells Melissa Malissa.
So
big
you're that
problem.
picky? I thought I was picky.
That's a big problem.
That is
You're right. She does have a nose ring. Her friend is a choker, I think, in the background.
Yeah.
Is
You
that
know
a
what
choker?
means.
No.
Okay, it's kind of a choker. But I like that she put herself in the forefront, like, it's me. Next photo. Close-up photo. I have no problems with that. Just her smiling. Straightforward. I have no problems with that. Next one, she's
This
getting a
is
little
play-by-play.
naughtier. She's getting a little naughtier. She's got the V in her shirt kind of pulled down a little bit. She's giving you a little bit of a sensual vibe here, right?
A little.
Like
what?
a,
Well, you can
Like-
also
Like
click
first
on
one
it,
is, I'm friendly. Next one is, but I'm a little naughty. Can
and
I?
you can click on it and open. You see more of the boobs sometimes. I found that trick out because
ooh,
it's just
hot
like
tip.
yeah, hot
Click
tub.
on the photo, you might
Woody's
see more
Woody's
boobs.
hot tips. Woody's Bumble hot tips. All right.
Yeah,
have to.
hacker tips.
Next one is a lot of makeup, but a cute smile, white teeth. Definitely used a filter.
Brand's getting
Clearly
hot.
used a filter.
Yeah,
But
teeth
you know
work,
what?
yeah.
She's 5'3". She's active. She's in grad school. She drinks socially. She doesn't drink alone. I prefer to drink alone.
Prefer
She
to
works
drink?
at
Cigarettes never.
TGI
Dogs yes.
Fridays.
Relationship. So she's looking for a relationship. Kids want someday. She's a Virgo. What do you have to say about that?
Ooh.
Virgos. I don't know.
That's an earth sign. They're kind of uptight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Well,
yeah.
That's
I
a no
accepted
for
her.
me.
Nope, I accepted her.
Well, that's good, but yeah, you can accept it. Oh, trust me. Just wave that thing going back and forth. I mean, whatever
He
you
doesn't
want.
give a shit.
Don't care. You can add whoever.
All right. Well, we'll get. I think. Yeah. We learned something from Woody about the tits thing, which we
Yeah.
take as a valuable lesson.
We're gonna write that one down.
Yeah.
Yeah, open it up. Make sure they're out and about.
Is there any ideal way to meet someone? I can't think of an ideal scenario. Like.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can think of a couple, and in those, it's the most terrifying. Like
Aw.
a grocery store. I would love to meet a chick at a grocery store, but you know how when and that's the thing. Like
Do
women
you go to
sometimes
grocery
aren't approachable. Yeah,
He
Okay.
goes to the grocery store for more than groceries.
oh yeah, I'm getting my produce.
I'm gonna produce some numbers.
Oh yeah. All right.
See, I have
but
too
yeah.
much. I can't. I never met a girl at a grocery store because I don't engage in conversation in public.
So girls go to certain places where probably they fantasize like this is how I'm gonna meet my husband, but they end up not meeting anybody. Like I worked at a grocery store. There are hundreds of single women that on their off day.
How do you know they're single? You ask them.
I'm just
You're
there's
saying hypothetical.
hypothetically, but I worked in a grocery store, and these women get dolled up to go to the grocery. It's their out day. They're running errands, but they want to look good, and maybe it's for themselves. I get it, but it's also some want to possibly meet a guy. No, Maggie? Yeah.
I don't think many women think that they're gonna meet someone at a grocery store.
No,
Not at a
because
grocery
they're
store?
running into people like Woody.
I've never been like, oh, you're grabbing celery too.
You should try that.
Be like, you're grabbing celery too,
You should try that.
and then they're like,
I want
yeah,
you
a
to do
pound.
it. I want to come back some episode and you've done that and we talk about it.
I think the
I want
most.
you to approach someone in the produce aisle.
Yeah, actually, we're gonna make that a behind the
Celery
scenes.
specific, but
We're gonna do add-on video segments to our podcast,
That's cool.
and that's gonna be one.
I've
yeah.
actually
But I don't know how well it's gonna work if we're following you around recording you that you're gonna meet.
I've-
he'll have a body cam.
body
Yeah.
cam.
Oh,
Get a
GoPro.
waiver. We'll get a waiver.
He'll get a
stamp.
helmet with a GoPro.
I've actually asked plenty of girls for their numbers when they're working. And
Appropriate.
is it? No, it's not.
No,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not.
Well, exactly. So it works occasionally, but the majority of the time.
Why not? Why is
you
it not
get the-
appropriate?
you get. I can't.
Depends what their work, where they're working.
100%, but I will say this: it gives them a perfect out, which I think they use a little bit. It's like, let's get dangerous here, ladies. Give me
Mhm.
that number. Like, let's
Wow.
get dangerous.
That is
Because
attractive.
a lot of times you just get the typical, I can't give my phone number out at work. It's a go-to line. And then you got
and
like,
you, and then
okay, I
you say,
understand.
"Let's get dangerous."
Ooh, I will next
Ooh,
time.
Next time.
Well, I
Can I
think
borrow your eyebrows for that too?
I think-
Like, did you see how he said like? say
yeah,
that
you could
again.
borrow 'em.
Yeah, say it again.
Yeah,
Say it again.
Let's get dangerous.
See how
Ooh,
they go
I
up?
love that.
Yeah.
wow, it's-
Little trick.
We're learning tricks left and right.
Never worked at a grocery store before though. But the thing is to me, a lot of those situations seem too forced, and I know they work. Obviously, those like meeting someone and spontaneously, but I think the most organic, best things is where you meet someone like you go to you meet at college, or you meet
Right.
where it's already an organized situation that you two are there. That's not related to meeting people. You're participating in something that you already both like are
Well,
part of.
Yeah, that's how I met Ryan. Is just through friends. Like,
Yeah.
I was hanging out with friends. He came over. We had a mutual friend, and I was like, "Who's this guy?"
Because that's what it is.
It was so effortless, and it was so low risk, and it was so like, we'll probably hang out again in a group setting. We had several group settings.
And there was no pressure because you both
No
already had an
pressure.
excuse to be there.
Right, but then we both felt something was happening, and we took it.
She nailed it right there.
Yeah,
Something was happening. You have to have chemistry.
yeah.
Absolutely. Like, I've been on dates with gorgeous girls like that should
There's no
not have been
chemistry.
out with me, like literally tens, and there's like no chemistry. And even if they
They're a
wanted
loss.
me,
They're a loss.
well, I'm just saying, even if they wanted me, like, forever, get married, it's like I couldn't. Like, yeah, you're
Yeah.
hot, but there's
Oh
nothing.
yeah, I 100% agree.
It's like
There's been a lot
it's
of like
unfortunate.
very attractive women, but if you don't have
It's not all looks, Woody.
if you don't have it, when I was younger,
And it is though too.
but when I when I was younger, I was shallow. But then when I got older, I was like, there's plenty of attractive girls that I'm just not into,
Right.
and
You
you gotta have the it
Who
factor.
are you gonna spend the rest of your life with?
You see, and I was actually talking to a friend of ours the other day about that, and I was like, that's like an ultimate gamble. And like, he was like, no, it's not. And I'm like, you're saying a vow to a best friend that you don't even know what they're going to look like or be or whatever 30 years from now. But he straightened me out a little bit because he's like, well, yeah. And I'm like, well, what if they like cheat on you? You're staying with them because after 20 years, 30 years? And he's like, no, you leave them. They broke their vow.
No,
You're allowed to walk away from that situation.
You know what you got to think
Makes
if you're.
sense.
This is the question you ask yourself: is if you're with a girl or with someone of the opposite sex, you think, could I spend the rest of my life with them? You got to think if they lost their arms and they lost their legs
Oh, gosh.
in an
That's a
accident,
no in any
would you
situation.
Woody's out.
I'm gone.
would you stay with them?
Right.
Would you do that with Ryan?
Yeah, of course I would.
Yeah.
At this point. not 6.5 years
No, but honestly, that's what you have to ask.
Not 6.5 years
No,
ago.
not 6.5 years ago,
You'd
but we
be,
had.
you'd be like, we could be
But-
friends. We could be friends. Oh,
And she
it'd
says,
be horrible.
"Peace.
Yeah, and I just.
We could be friends. Fuck you."
Oh,
No, but
gosh.
we hadn't built what we have today.
Exactly.
6.5
Yeah.
years
It is.
ago.
It is. And if this is so,
Fucked up that you said.
it's so
Yeah,
clear.
it is fucked up.
It is
Like,
fucked up.
geez, that's,
Wait,
I
what
don't
did
think
I
it
say?
Takes that.
What did I say?
Just that ridiculous example.
Why is
Arm-
it fucked up? That's a
and
serious
arms
thing.
and
Hold on.
legs? Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right. Do you want me to tone it down a little? I got a little. I
How
got.
about one arm?
I want a little
one
extreme.
arm,
Okay.
sure,
Okay.
yeah.
Lost.
Both
Yeah.
arms, no hand jobs.
No. No.
Ugh.
Lost. Lost. Oh God. Did you really just say that? Fuck. We're we are editing that out.
No, no, no.
Uh,
no we can
shut
leave
up.
that in there.
If they lost it from elbow down,
Talking nub.
yeah, and you got a nub, would you stick with them with that?
Just one nub,
Yeah.
and I built something with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Would you?
saying.
Okay. Would you go on a first date with a girl with that? And be honest.
Okay. Honestly, this came up. I tried to match with an armless girl, cause she was so fucking hot. I shit you not. I can look over some crazy disability like that.
So did you match her?
I call it a crazy disability.
Yeah, it's not that crazy.
That's just the way that.
Horrendous.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
it's not like. I mean, it's not like I'm like being.
So you
descriptive.
matched her after you saw that she had a nub?
And she wasn't into you?
I mean,
She
we didn't
couldn't swipe.
match. She didn't swipe.
Oh, yeah.
You got to think as a
She-
trucker, Maggie.
She
I'm
didn't.
in and
Oh,
out.
sorry, that's a bad joke.
Like
That's a
I'm
bad joke.
moving and I stop somewhere. I swipe a few times. If we ain't swiping together, then I'm out. You're not gonna see me. Ooh, should I tell you
Trucker
about?
life.
Just a
Hashtag
trucker
trucker
life.
life.
Ha-
Should I
Hashtag
tell you
trucker
about
life.
a date I had with a girl in Athens?
Yeah, we're gonna come back to that
Georgia?
in just a moment. We're gonna go on a quick break, and then
Yeah.
we're gonna come back to that story. Keep it in your head.
In your head.
All right, here we
All right,
go.
so I'm going to take a look at your profile here.
Yeah, so I'm giving Maggie my phone on my Bumble and see
How do
how
I
I can
swipe
make
through
it better.
your photos?
Oh, see, so you can tell she's never used.
Can I
it.
look at it too when
Can
you're
I
looking
just
through
say
it?
Which
I've
makes
never been
sense.
on a dating app, so.
Right. So
Yeah,
this is
because
me,
you got with Ryan before they existed.
and then bam, and then
well,
you just
before they were popular.
and then you just screw up, like scroll up,
Screw up.
screw up, scroll up.
Can you keep it in my line of sight?
All right, so now the first photo we're looking at is we
No.
got a city skyline
with a Dolphins hat.
Yeah.
with Dolphins hat.
And you're not a Dolphins fan. You make fun of me for being a Dolphins fan.
Questionable. Where'd you
You like that hat?
flat bill?
First of all, you love this. Second of all, let me just say real quick
Andrew.
before
Yeah.
you before you start, I have lied about my age,
Why?
not giving my full name,
Why?
like because you just
Vulnerability.
Yeah,
I think that's
it's
what
that
it is.
vulnerability.
Maybe.
It's putting yourself out there and
Right.
saying, I am Andrew and I'm 32.
right, which I did there.
Yeah.
See, I think it'd be better to withhold your age than to lie about your age. But anyway,
It doesn't. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
All right, the next.
Yeah, look at
oh,
my
we can
things.
dive into this.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, this is like a big
So
juicy steak.
Andrew's caption is, I can throw overhand.
I like that.
Do you like that,
hmm
Maggie? What do you think about that?
It's funny.
Exactly. Like, what
yeah,
do
it
you want?
doesn't really give me much, but that's
but
fine.
what? But that's the joke. It's like,
It's
what do you
random.
want?
It's random.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
yeah.
Yeah,
But what do you
Yeah,
want?
I like it.
What am I
Yeah,
gonna
no,
say?
I agree. What do you want?
Yeah. What are you
Yeah.
gonna say
What are you
that's
gonna
gonna
say?
be like? Oh,
You're
yeah.
making fun of this section of Tinder or
Yeah.
Bumble.
So he's 6 foot. Is that true?
No,
Mhm.
he's like 5'11".
I'm 6 foot. Literally on my license, and right now, if you
Oh,
Yeah,
had.
because your license, you write down whatever you
Lying
want.
on my license.
Oh no! If you had one of those, you know how the convenience store has like for criminals, I
Mhm.
mark the 6
the
every
convenience
time.
store has
Yes.
that for criminals?
They
I
do.
didn't know that.
Wait, you guys don't know?
Can
that?
we? Can we?
Can I just?
Can we get through? Can
Tell
you
you-
let her get?
Yeah, but
Can
let me,
you?
No, I want to hear about that.
convenience stores for criminals because they have security cams to give a accurate depiction of the criminal that just raided the place.
Mm-hmm.
They have, if you go on the doorways of convenience stores, basically all of them. On the side, there's a strip that you did when you were a kid and your mom saw how
Oh
tall
yeah.
you are,
Mhm.
and it goes 4 feet, 5 feet, 6
Yep.
feet, 7 feet, and you can tell.
Wow.
From that.
You learn
Yeah.
something every
Unbelievable.
day.
Yeah, I'm actually really glad I told you guys that.
I am too.
Criminal. All right. So the next one says
6 foot.
active, which
I'm not.
I am
Disagree.
questioning
Strongly
that.
disagree.
Fuck no. And
Yeah.
that's for fitness, ladies and gentlemen. Active. That's
All right, we have graduate degree.
Incorrect.
I did not put that.
That's incredibly incorrect.
Yeah, that is.
That's fine.
I did
That's
not put
wrong.
that. Like,
Skip
can I
over
just?
it.
He said
Wait.
he didn't put. I just want to see if he put it. Yep, he put it.
Wow.
Wait,
these-
wait, no,
this
no,
is
wait,
so
hold on.
wrong. It's
Hey,
so
no,
hey,
no.
wrong.
give it back.
Hold
give
on.
it back.
No, because right
Give
now.
it back.
Listen, I'm giving it back.
You agreed to this. Give it back.
I'm going in my settings right now.
No, no, you're not.
no,
No,
you're
you're
not.
not.
I'm correcting
Give it
that.
back. No, you're not.
Not right
When
now.
it's
Okay.
over,
Not right
give
now.
it back.
Not right
Awesome
now.
day.
Thank
All right,
you.
fine.
Keep
Anyway,
and keep
so-
your distance, because if you reach from and grab that again,
I'll
we're gonna
smack a
fucking
bitch.
take another break. Do not let
Fair
us
enough.
get through it, okay?
But in my defense, I didn't know I lied about that.
He thought he was gonna get a graduate degree.
No, neither. Wait, is a graduate a 6-year degree?
A master's.
It's a
degree.
master's
Holy
degree.
shit, I really lied on that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
lied a lot, but
you don't
okay.
have
Okay.
a 4-year.
All right, I see you
Fine.
inching closer, and if you snag it again,
I,
I'm gonna smack it.
I have nothing to hide.
okay. Socially drinks.
Look how nervous he is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I
I,
did-
Yeah,
I
you
agree with
socially
that.
drink,
He
yep.
socially blacks out.
Yep.
When's the last time you saw me black out?
Now this
Yeah, I don't
one-
want to talk about
Now
it.
this one is interesting.
Can I can't see it.
We have a cigarette and we have a never next to it.
Yeah.
Wow,
Definitely lied to
liar!
that.
You literally had a pack of cigarettes
Right.
on the
Pack of cigs
table.
on the
Yeah.
Yep.
table that we
Yeah.
asked you to move.
Yep.
Right. So I lied about that. 100%.
Yep. Okay.
Mhm.
Dogs. Love dogs.
Yep.
I fucking
Obviously.
do.
relationship.
Looking-
for
yep.
it,
I'm not though.
but not. Kids,
But yeah,
Yeah.
but you are.
kids want someday.
I do.
Mhm,
I
yeah.
want some fucking little
How many?
kids. 3. Yeah, it's a lot.
It's one too many.
You gotta have. You gotta have
You gotta
money.
have 2.
You gotta have money too.
And even just one's fine.
No, you.
They gotta have
they're
a
gonna
kid.
be
They got a
weird.
sibling
They
to play
gotta
with.
have a sibling.
Just have them have friends. not
Although
a big
Ryan
deal.
didn't have siblings and he's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Really? You see, and he's not a single child type of guy.
He has.
I don't see him as.
3 half siblings, but he never lived with
Yeah.
any of them. He grew up with his grandparents, so yeah. He
Oh
was
wow, he does
only
not
child.
seem like an only child.
Yeah.
That's a compliment too.
But
because
he
I
had a
don't
lot of
really-
good friends, neighborhood friends, and
I would peg you as an only child.
What the fuck?
Yeah, 100%.
Why?
Eh,
no.
What? Yeah, no. Come on.
should we not go?
No, we're not gonna get into it.
Yeah, no, we're not.
Woody is a Cancer.
Clearly.
July 19th. That's a Cancer?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Cardinal,
Yeah, you nailed it. You got it
Cardinal
right.
Water. You're a water sign. You're a water baby. I know your whole chart, but we won't get into that now.
We'll save it for another
Damn,
episode.
we need a segment for that.
I know, because we have a lot.
Yeah,
to
and a
talk
whole
about.
episode. We have a whole episode of mine with her.
Really?
I did this whole
Yeah, go
thing.
to Gemini's Rising on YouTube. Talk to the
Gemini's
Hand
Rising
podcast. Yep, thank you.
episode.
Wow, I want to watch that.
Yeah, it's good.
It's just a
It's
sound
spot
podcast
on.
audio.
What else do we got?
And
Yep.
he's a Christian.
I am.
And the girl that I swiped
Born
right
again.
earlier was a Christian too.
And I would like a.
Born again. When were you?
Born
when
again.
did you go adrift?
Well, you gotta enter Jesus into your soul. Hardcore, Jesus fan.
Hashtag.
Hashtag Jesus is real.
Aviators.
All right, so now
Let's
we got
analyze this.
aviators, a straw hat, and a Gallo
That was-
Cerveza
We're in the
shirt.
meat
That's
and
in
potatoes of
Guatemala.
the yeah,
That's
that's
Guatemala.
Is
Guatemala.
that a good picture?
We're into the meat and potatoes of the Bumble profile.
You see, and
now.
girls go, I want to look at his eyes. Like, I have fucking eyes. I'm in sunglasses. Big deal. Ooh, I have a shirtless beach pic on there of myself.
Then we have Woody in a golf cart drinking an Arnold Palmer.
With the golf hat, glasses, and a glove,
Very up close.
staring
Solid.
Hey, staring into our souls in the photo. Staring
was
into our
sipping.
souls hard.
Okay, so I have a question.
Oh
Can
my
can
god!
we pause?
Nope. No, we can't pause.
Well,
So-
can we? You'll get to that. Don't worry.
Hold on.
Don't
Nope.
worry, you'll
Nope.
get
Nope.
to that.
Nope.
He saw something
gotta-
he can't unsee.
I gotta first show the eyes.
Yeah,
that.
chili.
That's him. If hopefully that's in the shot, and then so the viewers at home can see. Can you hold my mic for a second?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh yeah. Show that saucy boy.
That's Woody on the beach, baby.
Mm.
That needs to be talked about.
And let me ask you a question. Do you like that picture?
Let me get back on.
In what context? Does he like it as Brian Mulvey, or is he like a girl?
Yeah,
No,
yeah. Explain
no.
what do you mean? What do I like?
So I have a question for Maggie.
Here's
first.
I do like it though.
Okay, but can I have something to say. I have to ask Maggie.
Yeah, I'm here.
That one picture you said really close. I need like pictures of my whole body. Like it's just hard to like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like not up close,
Yeah.
right?
I like it.
Was that too close
Yeah.
or no? Okay.
Can I
No, I
please
need
answer?
that
Because you did
feedback.
ask me and I have a response.
Yeah.
I like it, but I would have liked it more with a bikini top and a bikini bottom because that's the picture. That's the
I'm
picture.
talking about that one. But yeah.
It's a picture that thoughts take. That's the picture
Yeah.
that thoughts take.
It's a thought. I'm a
You're
fucking
a
thought.
You're a fucking
I'm
thought.
a fucking thought.
You're a big hoe. You're that hoe over there.
Yeah. It's
That
a good picture
is-
of me.
It's a good picture of you, but that's
It's not a great picture, but it's a good picture.
where's your
Heavy
bikini?
nip.
Where's your bikini top?
You got a
Yeah.
heavy nip.
So
there.
believe it or not, I posted that on Instagram and I made fun. That was me in Miami, and my caption was like something like, "On the beach all day and not one what do they got? The flyer guys that
Yeah.
go up to girls and get 'em get them
Mhm.
into the clubs." I was like, not one of those
Yeah.
guys came up to me.
It's got to go.
So
it's
it's a
got to
joke.
get deleted.
That one does.
Yeah, it's got to get deleted.
But I'm on the beach, so there's a reason for me topless.
Yeah, I know, but
It's got to go.
I think that's what's holding you back, to be honest.
You think girls get down and they see that and they're like, nope.
I love you as a friend. We
That
got
one's-
we got to get rid of
it's
that
gotta
one.
go.
Maggie, what do you think?
I'll do a more educated picture. Maggie likes it. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
she
do.
can't stop looking at it.
The natural woman in you is like, it's You can keep it.
No, I don't want to say what I'm gonna say is mean. So
Yo, please
Oh,
say it. We're friends.
So you want me to?
I
just
just
get rid
I
of
just
that?
said something mean. Don't make me look like.
they're gonna see you in person and be like,
That's okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's so true.
"That's not the body I saw."
Yeah. So I'm lying about my graduate. I'm lying about my appearance. And
Wait,
I'm
why'd you
lying-
take the phone? We're not done.
Shit, yeah, we're not done.
And what else am I lying about? Lying
Oh, you
about
got?
something
Did you get a
else.
match? No. Okay.
No.
How do we gotta get back to his profile
Girls
right
or
here.
guys? Oh, that's
Um,
it. You saw it all. That's just
That
it.
was it. We saw them all.
It's pretty
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
We're zooming in on the picture of me
What-
in Toronto.
Are
Can
you?
we get some professional shots taken of you that we can put up?
So that's the other thing. I'm a guy. I look worse. It's Beauty and the Beast classic. A
Mhm.
guy's not supposed to look better than a girl. 2, I don't have professional shots. We all see it online. Girls are fiending for their boyfriends to fucking take a good picture of them, so when they dump his poor ass, they can have a good picture for the next guy. It's tragic and it's
Wow.
true. You know that, right? It's so
Wow,
gangster,
what a
girls.
vicious cycle.
It's a vicious cycle. And think about it. Girls take good pictures of their girlfriends. And like guys, like we just look like dumbasses. I don't take good photos.
Yeah, you're
No,
right.
and Ryan
It,
doesn't
it,
take
it
good
is.
photos of me.
It is.
He's the worst Instagram husband you can have
Well, it's because it's
because he doesn't care.
and we're not
And
we're
he
not good at
shouldn't.
it. And
He
we're not good
shouldn't.
at it.
Yeah.
Typically,
But-
But
not
the
important.
thing
Very
is
few
like when
are
a
good at
girl has texted me back and said, like when I say send me a pic and they say send me one, I feel like the dumbest person in the
a
world.
profi-
Like,
yeah, like you want to see my dumb ass?
and I sit there trying and like I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck am I doing? And I just say,
So
it's not
awkward.
worth it.
So
Forget
now,
about
Maggie,
it then.
you see my uphill battle, kind
Yeah,
of.
I do.
It's the chips are stacked against me. But I will take down that. And before you made your rude comment to me, which will stick in my head
You
until
told
I
you
go to
got-
the
you
gym
told-
every day.
Yeah. Okay.
I will say I was going to make fun of myself and say that's a good picture, not a great picture. That's middle transitioning Woody, not the skinny Woody.
You're transitioning.
Yeah, well, it wasn't the skinny
Middle
Woody, but it was. So that was February this year.
Okay.
So it's not the skinny Woody.
I think it was a good angle.
but it was
It's
a,
a
good-
great
it
It
was
was
a
a
great
good
angle.
angle.
It's a great angle.
It was a great angle.
It's a good photo.
But
but
I'm not doubting the
got
photo.
it's gotta go.
It's misleading.
it's misleading.
It's not that it's misleading.
This guy went to graduate school.
It's-
and
it's
then
misleading.
You show
It's-
up and they're like,
Yeah.
My
let's get
problem was
into it.
not my problem was not with the misleading. It's that
chain
just
smoking cigs. And
guys
they're like,
don't take photos like that. I hate to say
A
it,
lot of guys do actually.
but
shouldn't.
just they shouldn't.
They do.
They shouldn't.
And you want to know what though? I do, and I like that about me.
Hey, he owns it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I don't mind the picture, but I will
He's living
say
his best life.
so
Yeah.
that's like a medium Woody, and then you got the extra large Woody right now, and that's what
The
we're working
deluxe,
on.
the deluxe
version.
package. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 5 guys, double stacker with. Let me get the hot dog with the cheese on it too.
And that's the name of this episode is the Deluxe Woody. And I do want to. We're gonna finish this act, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna wrap up the episode. We are about getting to that time.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
Yeah.
take a quick break, and then we're gonna finish things off.
All right, sounds good. Damn, you went hard. Yeah. I actually so this is the thing is my profile. Literally, I looked at this yesterday, and there was something else about me that was what I didn't pick on there. To be honest.
Okay. Like they picked for you. No, you pick your you picked what you want.
Yeah, I must have. I mean.
You lied. You lied.
Yeah, but
And what I want to fess up in the last episode is that you lied.
Yeah.
We're gonna get it out of here.
close
We're gonna get a
I
confession.
said I lied 10 times.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
no,
I
you
did.
didn't.
No, he did.
You kept
He-
saying
no,
you were
he did.
mistaken. I thought.
No, I said I lied.
gonna fix it.
Because I said
okay.
before she started showing, I said I've lied plenty of times, not giving my right age or
Okay,
even
yeah.
name.
Gotcha.
What name do you give?
Like I'll just say like AJ,
Yeah, well, that's your name. Andrew James Woodard.
but I don't.
No
use
one
it.
calls you AJ.
I have one aunt that calls me
I
AJ.
never want to call you AJ.
You're not an AJ kind of guy.
No.
Go.
Just explain it to me.
Okay,
we can
so-
cut it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I don't care.
So places to go, like, do you guys have like a concrete list of places where you want to go in your life?
Yeah, but guess what?
Yeah.
I just booked my honeymoon.
Oh yeah, you didn't hear this.
Where? I wish I could go on. Can I be the third wheel? Where are you going?
You want to come with us? We're going to Costa Rica for 8 days
Oh,
in February.
good job.
Yeah, on the beach.
Oh,
Are you guys staying
That's
at a
awesome.
resort?
We're
Like,
staying at an Airbnb.
nice.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So jealous.
We
In
just booked it.
February,
Yeah.
so the perfect time to go.
Yeah, perfect time to get out of here.
Yeah.
Perfect time to go. Apparently it has like the most beautiful sunsets you'll ever see in your whole life.
Nice.
Yeah, Costa Rica's
It's in
jamming.
the Guanacaste province, so it's on the west coast. It's
Oh,
the
yeah, Pacific.
Ocean.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that's awesome. See, so
Can't
there's some
wait.
places that I want to go that I want to cross off before I die. I mean, and I just didn't know like what. Do you guys have an extensive list? I have like 7 places.
No.
I
You
mean,
have
I'm
nowhere?
always adding to my list. I feel like
Spontaneous.
There's
Okay.
so many places I want to go.
But if you were gonna die tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, but if you're gonna die after you went to these places, what's something you want to see before you
I mean,
die?
how many do I get to say?
26.
Oh wow!
That's a lot.
Got time for that?
Yeah.
Um,
We're gonna do 3.
about
We'll do.
3?
Fuck it. We'll do 3 hours. We'll do 3 hours.
yeah, whatever. So, yeah, you just like edit it out. So this is my list. It's not that hard. Okay, so 48 states in Canada I've been to, and Guatemala. That was a bonus.
Yep. That was your first time out of the country, right?
and first time out of the country.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, cool.
What about
Yeah.
Canada?
It's not a big deal. Canada. I've been everywhere in Canada.
Well, okay,
that
so it
you've been
wasn't
out of the
your first time
country,
out of the
but
country.
It doesn't
not-
count.
Out of North America.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
But it's pretty simple, honestly. Just want to go to Tokyo. I want to go to the Maldives, and then I want to go to Brazil, and then I don't want to go to Australia. I could give a fuck less
Why
about
not?
New
Well,
Zealand.
I'm
and
sorry to hear
Australia.
that.
Yeah, and then like
It's a long flight.
the
They got
pyramids.
sharks there.
I want to go to the pyramids.
Okay.
The girls in Australia are DTF.
Yeah, they really are. They love Americans.
So you should go and go on Tinder in Australia. Your phone will get hot.
Which is weird. I met an Australian guy here at a bar, and he was so cool. Like
Yeah?
he was. I talked. I was, talking to a girl. I stopped talking to her, and I talked. Yeah,
He
I
was
was
like-
talking.
Are you from Australia?
Australia.
I talked to him for like 40 minutes. I mean,
That's
he's cool.
awesome.
Have you ever met an Australian guy?
Probably.
No, you didn't, because
You would know.
remember.
You would
You would
know.
remember.
Maggie's never met an Australian
Met
guy.
a lot of guys that I don't remember.
Oh,
Oh, hey, oh,
edit it out.
Yeah,
but
there
we're
we
still
go.
gonna do it.
Nice. I like that.
All right.
That was creepy that I just said that.
Wait, what did you
I like that.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah, you gotta work on
I
that.
like
Yeah,
that.
work on it.
Oh.
I will say. I'll work.
You'll
What
get
on
about
it.
you,
better.
Brian?
get
Where do
better.
you want to
Better.
go?
Greece.
Ooh, me too.
So
Yeah.
that's Greece is on there too.
That was on our list for a
Yeah,
honeymoon.
Greece.
But the best time to go is May, June, and I can't do.
Yeah,
before.
it's so dependent. Like
Mhm.
weather is so dependent in
Yeah.
Europe. I wanted to Spain. I like Spain, Italy, all this stuff in the Mediterranean is beautiful. I've been to the south of France. My sister was studying abroad there. It's the most beautiful place in the world.
Yeah.
Wow, more beautiful than Ithaca, New York.
No, Ithaca's gorgeous.
Right,
Ooh.
that's true.
Shout out to our sponsor. Visit ithaca.com.
Ithaca.com.
Ithaca is gorgeous. We were supposed to hash. Well, fuck it.
Hmm.
At least we brought him up.
And oh, we're not supposed to bring
Definitely
that up.
cut that out.
We're gonna cut that out.
You just
guys.
ruined the whole segment.
Yeah.
No, we just lost the whole segment.
Oh no, we didn't.
Okay. Anyway,
And,
where would you like to go, Andy?
We already listed.
Oh yeah,
we'll
you
pick it
did.
up- we'll-
Sorry.
we'll pick it up. Oh, I want to go to South Africa too. You guys are like, nah. I don't.
Johannesburg.
What's that?
Why do you want to go to South
What's
Africa?
that? He says.
Why do you want
What's
to go to
that?
the only part of Africa where it's white people?
Ooh, getting racial.
What about
Getting
what about the
racial.
Sudan?
Yeah.
What about
I said-
Kenya? What about
What about
Senegal?
Ethiopia?
I said
Why don't you go to True Africa
I
before
said
you go
it
to
also,
the
motherfucker. I did say that I wanted to go to Egypt. Is that in
I don't
Africa?
recall you saying Egypt.
Is that in Africa?
Did he say
Maggie?
Egypt?
He said the pyramids.
Oh,
Boom.
I'm sorry.
And if you knew
I only
anything
listen to like half what you
If you
say.
knew anything.
about
There's
yeah.
pyramids in Mexico.
Egypt. Ooh.
I know that was a
Burn.
day. Well, they're all down there.
What do
There's
you
a lot
mean
of 'em.
down there?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you
they?
mean?
Like
and what do you mean
South
there?
America, South America. All right, we need to wrap this. we gotta get out of here.
So I do want to give a shout out to our special guest, the woodchuck behind us. I know he was out of frame most of the shot. We always want to thank the
Love
woodchuck
the
for being a part of it.
What's his name?
We don't know yet. To be
Thought
determined.
it was Sam.
Sam.
Is it Sam?
No,
All right, so that is the end of our episode.